guys, Cassie Joy here. Welcome back to this week's episode of Joyfriend Friday. This week I'm going to be answering more of your guys' questions, which then entails more ridiculous stories about me and my life and things that are completely irrelevant. Comment below what you guys want me to answer or talk about for next week's Joyfriend Friday. I'm constantly needing new ideas for new content and new stuff to just totally yap about. Also, before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your notifications so that you never miss out on any of my crazy shenanigans. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Cassie Joy Music. So let's get started with Joyfriend Friday. Happy football season! It is Chiefs Red Friday, so I am wearing pink. This week's look is brought to you by Toops & Co. Organics. They are a cute little married couple and all of their products are completely organic and chemical free, and they sent me a few products to try and I'm super excited about it because I love organic and natural stuff. So today I used their activated charcoal soap and my skin has never felt so like crispy and clean. And then I used their frankincense face balm, which was so moisturizing and it smells really good. And then on my lips I am wearing their super pretty and super awesome fall color from Toops & Co. Organics. Wow, that looks really dark, but this is what it looks like. And this color is Ti amo. I believe that means love in a language that's not English. I don't know. So go and check them out. Toops & Co. Organics. They are on Instagram and Facebook, so go check them out. And I'm also going to post a link right below in the comments for you guys to get a 10% off discount if you click on the link, and you can shop all of their products. They have such cute lipsticks, lip glosses, bronzer. Oh yeah, I'm using their bronzer today as well. So go and check out their products. I'm going to put a link below in the comments where you can shop for a 10% off discount from yours truly. Okay, our first question this week comes from Owl Girl 1996. Here's the question. I'm actually a singer as well, but I can't perform anywhere because I have really bad confidence issues. Got any advice for me? I think experience really helps, so that's obviously not gonna help for your first performance. I think filming yourself helps a lot. To get more confidence, it really helps to watch yourself and to see, you know, a lot of times you'd be totally freaking out about doing something that you think you look really bad at, or you think that you sound really bad at a song or this or that, and then you watch it and maybe you realize, hey, I'm not so bad. Maybe I am a comedian. So I would suggest videoing yourself. That can really help get your confidence up. If you're afraid of being in front of crowds, do like what I do and never leave your house and always wear slippers and film yourself there, and you'll get a ton of practice. And I think that you'll get a lot more confidence from just watching yourself on camera to see what kinds of things you can fix to look a little bit more appetizing. So yeah, go video yourself. Start a YouTube channel. I'll follow you. Okay, Gary from Instagram wants to know, is there a performer in country or rock that you would like to do an album with? I was just talking to Brian about this the other day. I was listening to some serious shade being thrown from Eminem to Machine Gun Kelly, so if you guys haven't checked that out, it's so much drama. I was listening to Eminem and he really is such an incredible lyricist, and you guys know like I'm all about Post Malone right now too, so I've been on a hip hop kick, and I was just telling Brian, how cool would it be to like write a country song with Eminem? I just wonder what kinds of actual stories he would put together, because think about how many more lyrics a hip-hop artist has to put in a song. Meanwhile, you know, half of my verses are 10 words or less. So I don't know, I think it'd be cool to write a song with Eminem. Yo, I got no snare in my headphones. Also turn up the banjo. Okay, Sears Jennifer wants to know, if you could go on tour with any artist, who would it be? Well, you guys know I would totally die to go on tour with Taylor Swift, and I just saw her in concert and it was amazing. I think it'd be fun to tour with Blake, obviously. You know what would be really cool is to go on tour with like a rock band, like Shinedown. So I think it's really cool to kind of do the crossover thing. So I don't know, maybe Shinedown or something. I am just dying to get out on tour to where I don't care who it's with. I just want to meet you guys. So if you guys want me to come to your city, tell all the booking agents that you know, tell the venues in your town, and if you know somebody booking, tell them to go to my website or email this email below and I'd love to come and meet you guys. Okay, our next question. Cassie, you are a joy. Always a beautiful smile. Thanks. Do you do any Reba songs? That is who you remind me of, and she is my favorite. Thank you so much. I don't think I have quite the accent that she has. I like to believe I don't have an accent, but sometimes I do like to go into an English accent, but it's probably really terrible. What even is this question? Do I seriously say that every single week? Okay, I do some Reba. I like to sing Fancy, but I can't for the life of me remember the words. And I also do Why Haven't I Heard From You? When I was younger, I used to compete with that song, and I had the worst outfit on as per usual, and all of the choreography, and I had no idea what I was talking about in the song. I didn't even know what the operator was, or could you dial collect. I didn't know what call forwarding was or call waiting, so I had no idea what I was singing about in this song at all. All I knew was like the weird motions that my mom would tell me to do about phones, and so that's all I knew about that song. Okay, next question. You're such a homebody. Are you prepared to do a tour with a headline act if asked? If you could bring only one, would it be Brian or Danny? Deep questions. First question, I am a homebody, but only like where I'm at, because I'm always traveling, so I usually only spend like 10 days in one place. Right now, we've been in Nash at our house here for about a week, and we have to go in a week. I do love being around my family, but luckily they are able to travel with me quite a bit, so I've been very lucky there. Also, I have such an incredible fan base back home in Kansas City that I get to go back there so often and get to see my family. So I get to kind of be a homebody wherever I go, which is really cool. But yes, I would be prepared to go on tour at any given moment, and I would just totally do that at the drop of a hat and come and meet you guys and take so many selfies. So yeah, I'm totally ready to go on tour. Oh, and if I could bring only one, would it be Brian or Danny? I'm gonna have to go with Brian because he can lift more things. Sorry, Danny. Okay, from It's Austin Boy wants to know, what is your favorite book? Great question. I don't really get that one ever. Maybe people don't think I can read. So my favorite book would have to be probably The Perks of Being a Wallflower or Catcher in the Rye. I read those books in Mr. Johnson's class in high school, and they were such amazing coming of age stories. I'm really into the teenagers finding their place in the world and figuring out life, maybe because like I'm still a teenager and figuring out life one day at a time. So I really love those coming of age books, and if you guys have a book that you think that I would like, comment below. I would love to get some new books on me bookshelf, and by bookshelf I mean iPhone. Scott McCall. Oh, that's my dad. When you make it big, what charities do you want to get involved in? Great question, Deb. I would definitely, I'm already pretty involved with anything with animals or pediatric cancer research, or just cancer research in general. Cancer totally sucks and has affected my family and a ton of loved ones. So I would love to get involved more with American Cancer Society. I also just partnered up with Animal Justice League of America, ALJA. They are an organization that is going after the animal abusers, which I think is such an incredible cause, and I'm so excited that somebody is really stepping up and making it a bigger deal than just a slap on the wrist if you abuse animals. I think that is one of the worst things that you can ever do, and it is so low and so disgusting. So what AJLA is doing is going after those people and making sure that they answer for their crimes, and I totally stand behind that. So go check out Animal Justice League of America, and I'm going to be writing a song for them soon for their organization, so I can't wait to get started on that. But right now, the Christmas album is taking up all of my time, literally. Very stressed out lately. I've been constantly in the studio. Who doesn't want to sing Silent Night in September? I've been constantly working on that. I've got some demos I've got to get to for some other people. So I've been so busy. So if I haven't been as quick to comment or respond to text messages as normal, it's because I am literally about to pull my hair out. Okay, from M7818. When you were taping for The Voice, where did you stay? Did they provide housing, or did you have to stay in a hotel? Same for transportation, rental, taxi, Uber. I don't think I can tell you exactly where we stayed, but They did put us up in a hotel, and we had per diem, so they did pay for $50 a day worth of, well, whatever you wanted to. So if you wanted to eat really cheap stuff and then go to CVS every day and buy makeup, like somebody, you can do that. Or if you want to get room service every day and pay $24 for a grilled cheese, you can do that too. That's your prerogative. Grilled cheese is a very important thing to invest your money in. Who am I to judge? But we did have to have roommates. We took a 650 questionnaire. It was a psych test. It was about a 4-hour test. I felt like I was taking the SAT, except for this one, I actually knew the answers. It would ask you really weird things like, do you hear voices ever in your head? I'm like, no. So after you did the 650 question test that was 4 hours, you got paired up with a roommate, and they also made sure that you weren't going to jump out of your window if you didn't get a chair turn or something. We couldn't really have any transportation. We could only go a mile radius from the hotel, so I would literally walk a mile to Chipotle, and I would get my Chipotle, and then I'd go to CVS and I'd buy a new lipstick, and then I would walk a mile back to the hotel. And that was how I kind of got my exercise in, and how I kept from being stir crazy and cooped up in the tiny little hotel room. And it was awesome to just get to walk around and be in the palm trees on Ventura Boulevard and look at the mountains and all the huge houses. It really helped keep me in tune, and you know, the reason that I was there in LA, because you want to live in one of those houses. And I got my exercise in every day. Who wouldn't walk a mile to Chipotle every single day? Okay, this is from Facebook from a top fan. Thanks for being a top fan. And if you guys didn't know, I do not choose the top fans. Facebook's crazy algorithm and Mark Zuckerberg himself chooses the top fans, and the more that you comment, the more that you like and share, then you'll be a top fan. My grandma finally just became a top fan. Hey, Grandma. Okay, Sharon wants to know, have you ever sung at the Grand Ole Opry? I have not sung at the Grand Ole Opry yet. I would totally love to. That's when you know, like, you've made it, that's it. And I'm not sure how you get asked, because I know a lot of people that aren't signed to a label that have been able to play the Opry. So I don't know, maybe if you guys just tweet them like a billion zillion times, they'll get the gist. So tweet at the Grand Ole Opry. Please bring Cassie joy in. Okay, another top fan. Thanks, Heidi. From Heidi Whitebean, she wants to know, if you were not an entertainer, what would your career be? Well, like I said in another video, I have my degree in education. I don't know, probably something with kids, but I would also love to do something with animals. I'd love to open a shelter, or yeah, do something with kids. But entertainment is totally where my heart is at, and I don't think that I could ever live a normal life. I can't do the 9 to 5 thing. I can't do the wake up every single day at the same time and see the same people. I love to live life by the seat of my pants and the soles of my slippers. It's such an adventure, and I never know what every day is gonna bring. So I love being in the entertainment industry. Drinking coffee because it's 4 o'clock. Okay, Charlotte Rains, another top fan from Facebook, wants to know, who was the first person that you sang for? What song did you sing, and how did it make you feel? Love you, sweetie. Love you back. Thanks so much for being a top fan. Okay, the first person I sang for would probably be my parents. They were not impressed. I was not very good when I first started singing, you guys. I am so serious. No, it took a lot of years for me to kind of hone in on my voice. I think I was just so enthralled and passionate about music and creating music and being creative in general and on the stage and entertaining and being in front of a crowd. I just loved that so much. So I think that gave me the perseverance and the passion to really practice and put the work in that it takes to become a professional. I'm not professional. You're not professional. Oh, the song that I sang was Angels Among Us by Alabama, and yeah, it wasn't very good. Maybe someday I'll post that video. Deb Glenn wants to know, when will you perform in Boston? Like I said before, I would love to come on tour, but I don't know where to come and play. Let me know a venue where you think me and an acoustic guitar would be a perfect fit. Comment those places below, let those venue owners know, and also you can send an email to right here. It's gonna be right here. And I'll come and play for you guys. I also do private parties, so if you guys have a Christmas party or a birthday party or a corporate party or a bar mitzvah, I don't even know how to say that, let me know and I'll come and play for you guys. Deborah Peace, another top fan, and she truly is a top fan. Thank you so much, Deborah. She wants to know, what is your greatest memory since The Voice? I would have to say doing the plaza lighting ceremony last year in Kansas City on Thanksgiving. That was for like 250,000 people and it was amazing. Dora from Facebook, another top fan. Thank you so much. Do you know Mo Pitney? I know of him, don't know him. Remember, I did say I'm very antisocial. Paula Ash, another top fan, wants to know, have you ever sang any Connie Francis songs like Everybody's Somebody's Fool or Where the Boys Are? That brings me to a very, very important part of this video. You guys have to make sure that you subscribe to my channel and also turn on your notifications so that you never miss out on any of my posts, because I have done a video of Where the Boys Are, and the way that the Facebook algorithm works is they allow you to miss a lot of my content. So you could miss out on a lot of my stuff if you don't have your notifications turned on. So make sure that you have this turned on. I'm gonna put a thing right here, and that's how you do that. But yeah, keep those requests coming. I do love Connie Francis and I would love to do some more of her stuff. So yeah, let me know any comments that you guys have for Music Monday. Jessie West, another top fan and a huge Christmas music advocate. I can't wait to get the Christmas album out. I'm working on it every single day. What are you like in real life? I imagine as bubbly as you are on camera. Ha! Okay guys, that's gonna do it for this week's Joyfriend Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up a million times, hit that like button, and make sure that you comment below what you want to hear next week for Joyfriend Friday, and also what song do you want to hear for Music Monday. I put out videos every single Monday, so make sure that you turn on your notifications so you never miss out on any of my posts, and make sure that you are following me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Cassie Joy Music, and I'm also on my website cassiejoy.com where you can get both of my CDs, t-shirts, leather earrings, sunglasses, koozies, anything that you could ever want. And also, last but certainly not least, please make sure that you're following me on Spotify. You can stream any of my music that I've ever put out in the history of the planet of ever. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.